I'm here this morning with the Moonraker Mudlarks, Jackie and Dave, and I'm giving them support, and we're going to have a look in the stream at Nunney and see what we can find, because it's a 13th century castle and I'm sure we'll find something old.
I definitely think we will.
Thank you. Well, Dave and Jackie are in the water first, and I'm going to get in now and join them and see what we can find.
It's just a flower pot.
It's a lovely tapered flower pot there, and I've just found this old bit of teapot spout here. Nothing dynamic, but blue and white teapot spout, turn of the century. What's that then, Dave?
Well, it's actually, it looks like cast iron, but looking inside, there's winds of copper wire. So that might be off an old alternator or generator off an old car. There's actually an electrical connection tab just there. I don't know if you can see the winds of wire inside.
Yeah, I can. That's really interesting. Do you see Dave looking with intense concentration now?
Yeah.
And what a wonderful backdrop to have with the castle there as well. And Dave has just found the edge of an old plate. It's not patterned, it's not plain, it's just mouldy, but there we are.
There is worms on.
Worms on it as well. Lovely. And Dave's just found this old bit of teacup handle, do you reckon, Dave?
I reckon it's teacup.
Teacup handle. There we are, so starting to get some more interesting finds.
Found some Victorian hobnail boots. Well, there were leather ones and all the hobnails still in the bottom. Luckily no feet in them still.
So what brings you all to Nunney today then?
Wedding.
Lovely.
Don't do it!
And Jackie's walking back up towards Dave now, and the bridge, and then we're going to go to another area and have a look there. To this section here, Jackie's taking the easy way down into the area via the steps, and myself and Dave took the harder area, and Dave's found something already.
I'm not sure exactly what that
And it is...
what's
that then, David?
Hold on, so I've just got... Oh, it's metal.
It's an iron...
Yes, iron ring off of something.
An iron ring. There you are. Probably went round somebody's ankle. No, they have to be very small. I don't know what it is, but interesting find, Dave.
Yep.
I'm looking at it strangely. See the rib in there? That's a small spoke wheel from a pram or something like that. You can see it. There, Dave. Look.
Yeah.
See the rim in there. So it's a small spoke wheel.
Yeah, it could have been off a pram, possibly
Yeah.
One of the solid rubber ones.
Solid rubber pram tire.
Yeah.
Here. This is spotted something down in the water.
Oh,
Don't know what it is. Dave's having a look at it. Quite a lump, he says. And it is a lump of stone with a hole in it, which might be an old millstone or a sharpening stone. Possibly sandstone. That's a great find, Dave. In fact, I'm going to use the word absolutely fantastic. Well done. Dave's going in deep at the moment. And it might be a bit too deep, actually.
Yes, it might be.
Don't risk it, Dave.
Yeah, I was saying to there, it's getting deeper, so
If it's too deep,
it's too deep.
it's not worth it. So we're going to sling the magnet in there and see if I can pull anything out. Well, I've come out with a weapon of my early days in making videos and having fun, and it's my magnet. So I'm going to sling my magnet under the bridge and see if I can find anything. And that's all I found there, which will be on Dave's video, which is just a ring and a ring of iron. So we're going to wander further on up the stream now, meet Jackie and see what Jackie's found, which I've no doubt will be loads of things. And I've just spotted something down in the water here. It's all reflecting off of it, of course, as per normal, and it looks like something, but I don't know what it is, and it's heavy as sin. Is this great big piece of metal here. What do you reckon that is, then, Dave?
Oh, good grief. That is,
It's a medieval suit of armour.
I think it's a piece of bridge iron, almost like.
Bridge iron? Cannon iron.
Oh, it could be.
It's the back of a cannon.
That's a big piece of iron.
Yeah, but what do you reckon that's from? That's quite unusual.
It's a funny shape. I don't know if it's broken. That's almost shield shape.
It's a bit heavy for a shield,
Bit
probably.
heavy for a shield,
but
yeah.
it's a great piece of iron, so there we are. Well done.
A bit too heavy to keep carrying.
And Dave's just on the trail of something down here. And
Another piece of iron.
another piece of big, hefty iron. Now that looks like it could be almost from something like an old pot.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a lot thinner and obviously got a lot of crud on it over the years, but that's what I would say.
I'd say it's like the edge of like almost a large cooking pot or even a cauldron.
Large cooking pot or a cauldron, I'll go with that, Dave. That's good. So it's paid bringing somebody along who knows what they're doing other than myself. That's good. Thanks, Dave.
Okay.
Dave's just pulled out some World War II. I'll put a thing on it later, but it's in fact the matting that he's put down to make temporary airfields and things like that. And after the war, a lot of it was sold off and people used it for agricultural vehicles and things to stop themselves from getting bogged down in the mud. But there is a specific name for it, which has
eluded both of us at the moment.
eluded both of us at the present time, as Dave was saying, and that is quite interesting. So if you can think of a use for that, think of a use for it, because we're not taking it home. Dave's just spotted something down in here and lifting it out, and it's an old piece of
it's got a piece of string on that end.
iron strapping with a piece of string on one end. It could have been a piece of barrel strapping,
Yeah.
or around a square box or something.
Yeah, could have been. It might have been an ammunition box.
Ammunition box, we'll go with that, Dave.
Could have been.
On the ammunition theme, why not?
Considering we just found the Second World War airfield matting stuff. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but that is another one to put down and come back to later, I think. Dave's just pointed out something to me here, so let's have a little look, see what it is. And it is a piece of, if I can jiggle it around in my hand, just put it down a minute. It's a piece of cast iron guttering. Everything's iron in here. And a stick. So carry on. Oh, I've spotted something else, have I? Or is it just the stick? And just the stick. And Jackie's found something that she's put out for Dave down by the roots there.
Have a little jar.
And it's a little jar.
Quite a modern one. Possibly a small coffee jar.
Mm.
And an old milk bottle top.
Oh. Living the dream. Right, and looking down in here, another one of Dave's spots. More of the infamous barrel strapping. Quite a complete piece this, or might not be barrel strapping actually, could be anything. What do you reckon, Dave?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm just going to put Dave in the frame on this one.
Yeah, well, look. That's sort of more of like the ammo box strapping again. It's got the same sort of string on it, funnily enough.
Ammo box strapping is what we'll go for then, Dave.
I was thinking because of they used to have it sprung, if I remember rightly, so it helped open it up.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Something I've learnt today then, I didn't realise that.
So it was under a tension around the box.
Mm.
Maybe.
Still quite interesting though, well done.
Yeah.
Just found something that Dave's bringing down, which is a bottleneck.
It's an old one.
An old bottleneck
Got a pouring lip on it.
with a pouring lip on it. So, oh yeah, I see what you mean now. Pouring lip on there, so that's the interest of the day. Thank you, Jackie.
Yet more of that strapping over there. More of it.
Yeah, I went to pull out.
And we just found some more of the Second World War matting. He's ID'd a bit of what he thinks might be clay pipe.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
It's got a ridge on it, so it looks.
And
quite
it is. Oh, that's a bit of medieval pottery there, Jackie. 1572. Everybody recognises that. It's 1572,
Of course it is.
and it is common peasant wear.
Just right for us then.
Yeah.
Just right for all of us, Dave. We're just walking up the river now, behind a big posh house and the wall behind it. And as I'm walking up, I look over to the right here on the bank, and there's a item here. So there we are, nice.
Oh, drain pipe.
As Jackie says, a nice cast iron part drain pipe there. So she can use that for. I don't know what you could use it for. If you think what I can use it for, please let me know, and no silly suggestions, please.
Dave just found there.
Glass with something written on it, and a picture of, looks like a dragon or something.
Oh, so there's a nice piece of glass there that Dave's just found, and we'll have a look at in a short while with our glasses on, I expect.
Dave, show me what you've just found.
Dave has just found
A knife sharpening stone.
there we are, nice little knife sharpening stone. And just in the river here I found an old gaslight holder. That's what that would have been. Would have gone in the wall with a gaslight on the top, so an old gaslight holder. They've just spotted some more of the World War II matting in there, and we're going to carry on further on up the stream. But one thing I would say is I normally do all this on my own, and it's just nice to come out with somebody today. So coming out with the Moonraker Mudlarks is great fun. Dave's just rinsing off another one of his fantastic finds. I think I'm going to call it Dave's Fantastic Finds, my channel.
Well, I think, not sure, it's
Might be a. We thought it was a bit of pipe at first, but the more we look at it, we think it's
more
pot
bold,
light.
isn't it,
Because it's bold, and on the bottom you can see it's flat as well. So
and the outside of it's black.
and a black glaze on it. So I would say Victorian, perhaps a bit later. I don't know, but it's good. Well done. It's a nice peaceful location here today, and it's good fun being out with like-minded people, I suppose. So we're just really enjoying the scenery and the river. So Dave's found.
It's a little, I'd say either a sugar bowl lid rather than teapot, because teapots have usually got a hole in them for venting, and it hasn't got a hole. So.
That's nice. And
this is, I'm not sure, but it looks like it might be either copper or brass. It's going a bit green. Rim off of, no, clock or a.
could be a clock or a lamp ring, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that is. It's nice. Nice find. Jackie has just found a bead in David's hand here, and it is a rough stippled bead, and obviously got a hole in it. Would have gone on a necklace or a bracelet. And if you know what that is, please let Jackie know by going to the Moonraker Mudlarks channel. Don't let me know, because I'm not really interested in rough beads, but if you let Jackie know, that'd be great. We've just got in this part of the river here now, and Dave spotted a
Bottle. Just as we're getting in.
bottle there.
It's a screw top sauce bottle. Oh, it's got HP on the. Is that HP or? Can't quite make out. I haven't got my glasses on again. It's a panel bottle. possibly a HP sauce or a camp coffee.
Most morbid find of the day. Congratulations to Dave on this one. Goes to.
I believe it's probably a rat spine or something, or some animal
It's bigger
spine.
than a rat, Dave.
Rabbit, cat,
Badger.
dog, fox.
So there's a spine there. Show us moving the spine again. Oh.
There you go. Or articulated.
Oh, there you are. Think of that when you're trying to get to sleep tonight. There we are. That's the spine going. So, a nice yucky find. So, can you see anything, Jackie?
No, it's too dark.
So, the bridges are probably a no-go area, but Jackie's having fun going through it at the moment.
I can see light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, but there is like
Literally.
You're getting deeper.
I'm alright, Dave. I can swim.
Okay, let's see. Okay, limited.
And Jackie found this bit of cod bottle from Mineral Water Company Limited. Not a well-known company in the Froome bottles, but a really nice find. And Dave's going to turn this into a nice drinking or candle glass for them for their evening meals. So it's going to be absolutely, yes, I'm going to use that word, a fantastic find. Well done, Jackie.